Hi. What's up, everyone? I'm feeling goofy today. Goofy, I tell you. Look at this dress. I love this dress. It's by Lily Pulitzer, whom I have grown to love lately. And yeah, I just got it last week and I love it. So, where was I? Oh yeah, beginning of the video. What's up, guys? I am home, of course. I'm not in Vegas anymore, which is the last video I posted. Do you hear them? My pets are like freaking zooming around the house right now. They're having a heyday, and I'm trying to film a video here, guys. Thank you. So I'm here at home, and I have graduated training, of course, and I have been working my butt off the past 2 months. I am Fort Lauderdale based, and I am loving life. I am loving it. There has been absolutely no complaints, really. I mean, the only complaint I have is that I'm tired. I'm tired. Sometimes I work my butt off. I've already worked a 16-hour day and a half, and that, my friend, was very hard. I have never done that. I have done 12-hour days at K Jewelers, and that I hated. And but a 12-hour day, I mean, 16 hours was hard. Like, I want to be done with the day. But 12 hours working a shifts as a flight attendant is kind of like an 8-hour shifts and a regular job that I used to work. I enjoy it. It's much more, it's more fun and exciting, and it keeps me going as opposed to an old job. I'm brain powering and like everything sucks all day. Not really, but like, I don't know. I can just get through these long days much easier than I could at an old job, probably because I'm excited and I'm happy and everything's new and I love it. So yeah, like I was saying, I've been working a lot. Do you hear this? I hope you can't hear this, but I'm sure you can. Like I said, I've been working 2 months. I have traveled all around the East Coast, eastern side of North America. I've gone to a few international destinations and a couple of the West Coast, Midwest side of parts of North America as well. Some of the cool places that I have traveled to so far, and my favorites that I want to actually non-rev to, are St. Martin and St. Thomas. I love those places dearly, and I cannot wait to visit them on vacation. But I have only done turns there, but it was still wonderful to be there because those places hold a near and dear place to my heart because my family used to take me there when I was younger, so exciting. Other than that, I have met some awesome people. I had some awesome crews. My very first trip, once on the line, was a 4-day trip, and my crew was amazing. I still have their numbers. We don't really chat too much because this is life. You know, you meet your crew, you go out to dinner with them, you have a great time, become friends, and then you kind of don't see each other or talk to each other for a while. You're like, oh, nice flying with you, nice meeting you, bye. You know, that's just part of the job. Hey, guys, mommy's trying to do something. They do not care. They do not care what mommy's doing. They're just happy mommy's home. But yeah, so I mean, the trips, so distracted. The trips have been awesome. The crews have been wonderful. Everybody has been great. So helpful, and they've given me all sorts of information that I didn't learn in training, and that, I mean, there's still so much to learn. But it's been great, and I gotta thank everybody who has supported me, influenced me in any way, taught me anything, guided me through the hard times and the great times. I'm so grateful for you, and I can't thank you enough for being there for me. This is the best decision I've ever made in my life, and I thought that it would be, but now being in it, I can kind of tell that that's the truth, and I'm going to think that more and more as time goes on. I have had a hard time with jobs before, bounced around. I used to be a nail technician, I have been a bartender, and I've been a jewelry consultant. And as great as a lot of those jobs are, they just, like, I don't know, I just never stuck with them. I just kind of struggled to really love those jobs. The jewelry was cool because I love jewelry, but it wasn't ideal for me. So this has been just wonderful, like a complete night and day 180 to what I want in my life, and I'm happy. I truly am happy. I sit in my jump seat, or I sit in that hotel, or I'm out to dinner with my crew, and I'm just thinking, God, I'm so lucky. How did I stumble on this? Whoever brought up this conversation to me years ago about being a flight attendant, thank you. I don't know who you were. They said something, but somebody and I were talking about it, and I was like, oh, I couldn't be a flight attendant because like I can't have children, and I couldn't have a boyfriend or something like silly like that. And then I was like, well, I don't have a boyfriend. Now I do. And I don't have children. I still don't. So I don't know. So I was like, you know what? Let me go for it. Let me research this a little bit and see what this is all about. Like, that actually sounds kind of cool. Lo and behold, 2 years later, I'm a flight attendant, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. It's emotional when I even think about how blessed, and I know it's such like a cliche word to use, but like, God has answered my prayers, and I'm not kidding you. I would sit at night and pray for this job, pray for every step of the way of this job. Please let me pass this interview coming up tomorrow. God, please let me get past training. Oh, please let me pass the final. Let me pass this exam. Every single thing. And yes, I studied my butt off, but there were some things that felt out of my control. And I don't know, it all fell into place. It was meant to be. And I could rant and rave about this job forever. I mean, ask any of my close friends, family, and loved ones. They would tell you the same. I don't shut up. But if you are wanting to become a flight attendant, Spirit is hiring right now. We're hiring hundreds of people this year. There's a new class every single month. So please, now is your opportunity, especially if you are you could be any age. You could be retired, and this will be a perfect retirement job for you. If you're bored and you want to travel and do something you never did and you regret not giving the chance when you were younger, flight attendant. If you are 20s and you're 18, I don't think you have to be 18. Yeah, if you're in your early 20s-ish and you want to become a flight attendant, perfect time for you to do so. You're young, you don't have a whole lot of bills yet, so by the time you got your seniority 5 years in and you're making that money, and you have, like I said, your seniority, and you have the freedom to make the schedule that you want, it's perfect. I mean, really, you will thank me, and more so you'll thank yourself, of course, for making that decision for yourself, because you won't regret it. This is the life. This is the job. I am not kidding. I have never talked this way about any other job, anything in my life have I ever supported so strongly. Besides, please join me. I'm like a cult. I'm like, join us. Join the flight attendants. We want you. But we do. And I just know how much it helped me and turned my life around and has brought me so much happiness, that I think it will bring others that same happiness and that same fulfillment as well. I never want to become complacent. I never want to lose this fulfillment and this joy that this accomplishment and this new chapter of my life has brought me. I never want to forget all the hard times, struggles, tests, failures that it took to get here. I always want to be satisfied, this satisfied. So I'm going to try to remember that and keep that in mind, because I know in time it's still a job. You become spoiled, and you've traveled all over the country and traveled out of the country, and that's just life at that point. And a lot of flight attendants, sometimes they can get used to it. And that probably will happen to me too, but I hope not too much. I want to always be grateful and love this job and never forget how hard life was before I discovered this, how hard working was before I discovered this. But anyways, I'm over the moon if you can't tell. I'm so happy to be home with my pets. I'm so happy to be working. Reserve is crazy. I like B shift the best. If any of you know about reserve, there's A reserve, which is when they can call you from any time from 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. Not my favorite one. They started me off on A. I got initiated into it. It was all right. It was good. It's very busy. A reserve, you want to work your butt off and make good money? A reserve is the best. B, I sleep better on, because I'm kind of a night owl. Like, I fall asleep at like 11, sometimes 12 at night. So A does not work for me. That's like 3 hours of sleep. Maybe 5 if you're lucky. But B Reserve, they call you from 7 to 5. They call you from 7 to 5 p.m., 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Ooh. And yeah, so that I've been able to sleep. I can fall asleep at midnight if I want to and still get 7 hours of sleep at least. You know, sometimes they call me even later than 7 a.m. It's usually 7 a.m. But yeah, I don't know. So I've been B this month. I was I can't talk. I was A the first month. I was B all of May, and then next month I'm A. So I'm not looking forward to that. I got A, I bid for B, and I didn't get what I wanted. So not happy about that, but it's okay because I'm here and I'll make it work. I'll make it happen and just bid for B again next month. And then if you're wondering, there's one more, and that's C. The dreaded C. I don't want C, I'd rather work A. I hear out of rumors that C works the least. They do a lot of red eyes and the nighttime shifts. That's what C does. I've seen some C shifts and I've been put on C reserve because they went over my minimum rest and then they boop you over to C the next day. And those, I saw a flight that was like, that flew out. Hey! That flew out at like, I'm gonna close this door. That flew out at like 11:30 at night, and then you arrive back home. It was a turn to like Santiago, Dominican Republic. You got back home at like 6 in the morning. I do not want to do that. Some people love that though. There are people who live for C shift, and I think it's probably like a whole nother crowd. Like, I could probably hang with them, but I just like, I'm not adjusted to that kind of schedule. Those are the hours that I sleep. It's like midnight, 7 a.m. That's when I want to be in bed. So, but I do get the point of like having your day to yourself. You know, you wake up, you go do your laundry, you go like shopping and have lunch with your friends, whatever. And then you take a nap and then you wake up to go work. If you like that, you like that. I might try it one day just to try it, but I also might not. I might not get there. If I can get B and stay with B Reserve, I will be very happy. Sorry to rant about this so much, but if you're interested and you want to become a flight attendant and you want to know about reserve life, that's something that's really important, is knowing the different reserve schedules. So A, 12 a.m., well, at least with my airline. If you can figure that out, I've already said it. 12 a.m. to, what did I say? Oh, 12 to 10. Did I say 12 to 7 earlier? 12 to 10 a.m. B is 7 to 5. And C is 2 to midnight. They're all 10-hour intervals. So, yeah, so you kind of just decide what works best for you. And yeah, so like I said, A also works the most. You get the most trips. B, you get trips, you get turns, and you get ready sits, you know. C, I don't really know much about C besides you get the red eyes. I think you work a little bit less. You make a little less money on C. But yeah, you know, you just got to pick what's right for you, whatever fits your life. If you can pick, because like I said, I didn't get my pick. I'm working 8 next month. What else is there to know? There's a lot to learn. You know, you get out of training and there's so much you don't know. Not about the safety stuff, they teach you all that, but just everything else. There's apps and websites and reports and little tips and tricks, and there is so much to learn that they don't teach you in training, and that is not their fault. It's just there's so much that you need to figure out on your own, and that's just the way it is. You see this tail? This is a tail. His name is Pepper. He's a pepper tail, baby. So yeah, that's about it. I don't really want to chew your guys' ear off. This is already long enough. I just wanted a little update since I've been really busy and I haven't been able to post many YouTube videos lately. And just be like, hey guys, like I'm still alive and I am working. So I will try to post more frequently. Come on, baby. He's giving me lovin'. This is Pepsi. Oh, yo, baby boy. He's so intrigued by my face. What is going on? I will try to post more frequently for you guys. And yeah, I really enjoy these videos. So I've just been really busy and distracted, and I don't know, just been happy to be home, cleaning a lot to do. So I should get off this too. All right. I will see. He's being so cute. He wants loving. I will see you guys later, okay? Right? We'll see him later. We'll push more videos with the bubbas. All right, say bye-bye. Oh.